Welcome back. In this segment, we're going to explore some popular weight loss strategies and why they work or fail. Nutrition is a complicated subject, and with so much contradicting information, it is easy to get lost while on your weight loss journey. Food is all around us, and it is not merely used to satisfy hunger, but it is also a major part in our daily life and social environment. Information about food and food groups could often be misunderstood and confusing. We're going to explore some of the most popular strategies in dieting. Number 1. Cutting calories. Many nutrition experts believe that weight loss and managing healthy weight comes down to a simple equation: less calories in plus more calories out equals weight loss. Then why is losing weight so difficult for so many? Initially, the formula works. When you cut calories, you may drop weight for the first few weeks, but then something gradually changes. You eat the same number of calories, but you lose less weight or no weight at all. That's because when you lose your initial weight, you're losing mostly water weight and some lean tissue as well as fat. At this point, your metabolism slows down. Therefore, in order to continue dropping weight each week, you will need to continue cutting calories. It is obvious why continual calorie deficit might not be efficient in the long run. It is important to note that calories are not created equal. Something else to consider is that a calorie isn't always a calorie. For instance, 100 calories of high fructose corn syrup can have a different effect on your body than eating 100 calories of an apple or broccoli. For instance, a bite-sized Snickers is around 70 to 80 calories, but so is a whole apple. However, the apple doesn't contain saturated fat and is rich in fiber that will help keep us satisfied for a longer period of time, meaning we will eat less afterwards. When calorie counting and comparing foods, look for nutritiously dense and calorically dilute foods and select foods rich in fiber and low in saturated fat. The trick for sustained weight loss is to eliminate the foods that are calorie dense but don't make you feel full, things like candy and junk food, and replace them with foods that keep you feel full but contain much lower amount of calories, things like vegetables and fruits. Number 2. Cutting carbs. Cutting carbs is another popular strategy used by many dieters. In this case, the problem is the way the body accumulates fat after consuming carbohydrates. The hormone insulin plays a key role in this process. When you eat a meal, carbohydrates from the food enter your bloodstream as glucose. In order to keep your blood sugar levels in check, your body always burns off the glucose before it burns off fat from a meal. Therefore, if you eat a carbohydrate-rich meals like pasta, bread, or French fries, your body releases insulin to help with the influx of all this glucose into your blood. Aside from regulating blood sugar levels, insulin does two things. It prevents your fat cells from releasing fat for the body to burn as fuel, and it creates more fat cells for storing everything that your body can't burn off. All this makes your body think it's starving, causing it to slower your metabolism and increase your hunger. The result is that you gain weight and your body now requires more fuel to burn, so you eat more. It is important to remember that people respond differently to the same number of carbohydrates based on many factors, including fitness level, body fat, genetics, microbiome health, muscle mass, what else they're eating, and so on. Some experts believe that to lose weight, you need to reduce carbohydrate intake. Most low-carb diets advise replacing carbs with protein and fat, which could have some negative long-term effects on your health. If you do decide to try a low-carb diet, steer clear from saturated fats and foods high in cholesterol. You could also replace the refined carbohydrates with high-quality complex carbs such as whole grains, legumes, vegetables, and fruits. These foods are low in fats and are rich in fiber, which aids weight loss. Number 3. Cutting fat. Cutting fat is another popular and logical strategy. There is a saying, fat makes you fat. So logically, if you don't want to get fat, don't eat fat. We live in a time where the markets are flooded with low-fat, reduced-fat, and fat-free choices, and yet obesity is continually increasing. So why haven't low-fat diets worked for more of us? Not all fat is bad. Healthy or good fats can help control your weight as well as manage your moods and fight fatigue. Unsaturated fats found in avocados, nuts, seeds, soy milk, tofu, and fatty fish can improve the overall quality of your diet. It is important to remember, however, that some of these foods are highly caloric, so moderation is key. Number 4. The Mediterranean diet. Following the Mediterranean diet has been quite a popular way of intending to lose weight. Most dieters, however, miss the key point and just stick to the olive oil and wine, which can sabotage their weight loss due to the high caloric content. The Mediterranean diet is centered around fresh vegetables, fruits, and legumes. It emphasizes eating good fats and good carbs, but the centerpiece is vegetables. It only suggests a modest amount of meat and cheese. The Mediterranean diet is more than just about food, though. Regular physical activity and sharing meals with others are also major components. Whatever weight loss strategy you try, it is important to stay disciplined and avoid common dieting pitfalls such as emotional eating and binge eating. Do diets really work? You might have heard from someone that they had tried a particular diet and it just didn't work for them. When you hear the words, "the diet did not work for me," what it really means is that the dieter didn't work for it. Some diets are very helpful and healthful, and there are some other ones that are effective but can be harmful to your health in the long run. Bottom line is, most diets work, and they work when applied correctly. Combined with exercise, diets are even more effective. Here are a few reasons why you might be struggling with your diet. Number 1. You might be missing the forest for the trees. Most dieters get too fixated on the diet. They want to know what food they should or shouldn't eat and the exercise they need to do. Many dieters often overlook their goal and specific steps from their weight loss plan. They don't pay attention to the mind. Keep your goal in mind and review it daily. Number 2. Your goal might not be aligned with your day-to-day actions. As with every goal, dieting would take work and sacrifice. It takes an active learning and determination to say no to certain foods and lifestyle activities and to say yes to healthier ways of living. For the weight loss plan to work, the goals must be aligned with the actions. Successful dieters plan their yes meals and choices, and they continually say no to things and foods that they might want to have. How much do you want it to be able to say no? Number 3. You are negotiating your foods and activities. When you lay out all that you're willing to do to reach your goal and outline foods and activities that you are not willing to negotiate, you will have a clearer idea of why your diet is or isn't working. It is helpful to schedule your workouts. Treat these as scheduled appointments, meaning if you miss a workout, you must make it up. You cannot negotiate on it. Are you negotiating on your groceries? Are you negotiating on your sleep? Are you negotiating on your exercise? Your answers might be a determining factor in your weight loss success. Number 4. Reaching your set point. The set point is the weight that the body keeps going back to whether we are gaining or losing. It is the window of your typical weight. If you have gained weight at some point and you are dieting to lose some extra pounds, the body will try to quickly get back to its set point. Once you reach that set point, it is more difficult to lose more weight. Why? Because you have conditioned your body to be in this specific window for a long time. It takes continual work of added exercise, clean eating, and possibly even reduction of calories to work towards setting that set point and lowering the bar. Resetting your set point will take time, and most dieters are not willing to put in that time, meaning they don't stick to the diet long enough for their body to adjust to a new normal, a new set point. The key here is stay the course. Here are some keys and tips to help you successfully achieve your goal. Number 1. Stay motivated and review your goal often. Short-term goals like wanting to fit into a bikini for the summer usually don't work as well as wanting to feel more confident or become healthier to avoid or reverse a health condition. When temptation strikes, focus on the benefits you will reap from being healthier. Number 2. Make it healthy lifestyle. Permanent weight loss requires making healthy changes to your lifestyle and food choices. Number 3. Find a support group. Whether it is a social media group, a family group, or a small circle of friends, a support system helps hold you accountable and will generally support you during the hard times. Number 4. Slow and steady wins the race. Losing weight too fast can take a toll on your mind and your body, making you feel drained and sick. Aim to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week so you're losing fat rather than water and muscle. Number 5. Use tools to track your progress. Smartphone apps, fitness trackers, or simply keeping a journal can help you keep track of the food you eat, the calories you burn, and the weight you lose. Seeing the results in front of you can help you stay motivated. Number 6. Get plenty of sleep. Lack of sleep stimulates your appetite, so you want more food than normal. At the same time, it stops you feeling satisfied, making you want to keep eating. Sleep deprivation can also affect your motivation, so aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep a night. Number 7. Cut down on sugar and refined carbs such as white bread, pizza, pastries, white flour, baked goods, sodas, fruit juices, and sweetened breakfast cereals. Replace refined carbs with whole grains and eliminate candy and desserts or save them for special occasions. Sugar is hidden in many foods such as canned soups and vegetables, pasta sauces, margarines, and many reduced fat foods. Since your body gets all it needs from sugar naturally occurring in foods, it stores the rest of the added sugars as fat and bulldozes your weight loss. Less sugar can mean a slimmer waistline. What can you do instead of sugar? Fill up on fruit, veggies, and fiber. Number 8. Steer away from processed products and focus on whole foods. Even if you're cutting calories, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to eat less food. High fiber foods such as fruits, vegetables, beans, and whole grains are higher in volume and take longer to digest, making them filling and great for weight loss. Number 9. Take charge of your food environment. Set yourself up for weight loss success by taking charge of your food environment. When you eat, how much you eat, and what foods you make easily available. Number 10. Cook your own meals at home. This allows you to control both portion sizes and what goes into your food. Restaurant and packaged foods generally contain a lot more sugar, unhealthy fat, and calories than foods cooked at home. Plus, the portion sizes tend to be a lot larger. Number 11. Serve yourself smaller portions. Use small plates, bowls, and cups to make your portions appear larger. Number 12. Eat early. Studies suggest that consuming more of your daily calories at breakfast and fewer at dinner can help you drop more pounds. Number 13. Plan your meals and snacks ahead of time. You can create your own small portion snacks in plastic bags or containers. Eating on a schedule will help you avoid eating when you aren't truly hungry. Number 14. Drink more water. Thirst can often be confused with hunger, so by drinking water, you can avoid extra calories. Number 15. Limit the amount of tempting foods you have at home. If you share a kitchen with a non-dieter, store indulgent foods out of sight. We have many resources to help you reach your goal. If you need additional support, you can always reach out to a health and wellness coach. Mahalo and aloha.